Okay, so got ourselves a coyote here, and where we are is right back here. We got this big field, and there's the 2-track that's running through the field, and we got ourselves another big field over there, and the creek is right down here, and there's a little go-between between the two fields right here. Everything this way is like a big edge, everything this way is a big edge. It's like food plot stuff planted around the edge there. So everything is running right through here, right down through this field. And so we put a dirt hole right here on this corner where you got this edge and you got the little crossover between the two fields. We were using the wind direction just perfectly right, and have ourselves a coyote here. So decent coyote. Fur looks pretty decent shape, not great, but pretty good. And not super dark either, so that's always a good thing. Kind of reddish like the typical Ozarks coyote, but not too bad. So we'll get this coyote taken care of, we'll get this reset, and we'll chug on along. Okay, here's the remake. Went ahead and just put it right back where it was. Just took some of the debris and some of the grass and just kind of threw it up in the back of the hole, just to give it a little bit of a backing. Here's my dirt hole, put it back in place. There's some scat that was here that this coyote left, and blended in the trap out in the front. I have no other way to, no other guiding or anything like that here, just that piece of scat, the dirt hole, and then all the debris from the back, and rebaited it. No urine here. It smells clearly like a coyote. This is a female, so shouldn't be any issues with other coyotes coming in here. And I put some Hiawatha Valley and a little canine force down in the hole, and that's all we're doing. And we're moving on to the next sets. Okay guys, so let's see. Where we are right now is we're on this 2-track right here, and here's a big food plot. And then we have the creek right over here, and then there's all this brush and logs and just gunk here. And then there's a hole in a fence right here that goes from this field to this field. And the old fence row runs up through there. So pretty much everything is running through this hole right here in the fence along this 2-track, and then it's running this edge, and it's running this edge in this old food plot that's here, right through here. And so we put a dirt hole right here so we could use the wind, and we ended up with this coon right here. And it's a good sized coon, got good fur on it. So what we're gonna do is take care of this, get this reset, and get moving down the road. Had a dirt hole right here in this little grass backing. So we'll hopefully be putting this back together and seeing what else we can get going here today. All right guys, here's the remake after this raccoon. I put the dirt hole back right there underneath that grass clod. There's my trap, it's sitting right out here. Again, it was easy to make a big mess here because there already was a big mess here. So you can't really tell where the trap is. It looks like all this dirt's kicked all over the place, because it was. It's just sifted out now. Threw a little bit of the debris kind of on the back of the hole and on the sides a little bit. And that's it. That's all I've done. I put Federales from Locklear and some Violator 7 down in a hole, and a little bit of red fox urine back on the tuft of grass. Smells like a raccoon here, but I wanted to add a little bit of urine just to help give that canine another scent to smell. They smell in layers, and just something else for him to come after. So you can see here's the 2-track. There's the set right there, so it's literally like, I don't know, maybe 3 feet off the 2-track, but at least no one's gonna run over it there. And everything should be able to wind it. The wind is coming from where that is, right over across the 2-track, and now there's all this disturbance there and everything, so hopefully we'll catch a coyote here in the next day or so. All right, guys, here's where we are. We're right here on this little 2-track. We caught a coyote here yesterday. There's the 2-track, and here's this gate. And here's our little log that we're using as a little kind of a flat set right here. Our trap's missing. Nothing that I can easily see visually right here in this area. The coyote was just hung right there yesterday. So we're gonna get out and start a search. See where our critter is. All right, guys, after you can probably see that where the side-by-side is right there. It's where I caught a coyote yesterday in that little flat set on that little log. And today I get there, the trap's missing, as I already showed you. I have spent 30 minutes probably walking all over here, cannot find anything. And I knew it wasn't a possum because they'll just lay down and curl up in a little ball, but they usually get like 10 feet. Wasn't a coyote because I walked all up and down this hillside. They're going to be bouncing all around. Even a coon is moving, so I'm thinking it has to be a cat. But where the hell did it go? I can't find it. So I'm looking, and as I come across here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I saw the chain hanging from a tree, and there is my drag hanging up in the tree, and this bobcat went up this tree, down the other side. The drag got hung up in this tree, and when you come around this side, there's the chain and there's the bobcat right down in there. And he's been laying there. I walked right past him at least twice. Sorry, I was hung up in a sticker bush. I walked right past him at least twice. I walked right through here. I walked right on through here. I did not see that chain there. And he just laid there in the leaves, and I never would have saw him at all. He just all... There he is right there. He's all curled up in there in that shadow, laying down in there. And there he is right there. He's all laying down in there. I never ever would have saw him. And they're notorious for this. They'll just lay there and not move and blend in. And but at least we didn't lose our trap. We didn't lose a critter. I cannot believe he actually made it this far. It's only probably, maybe 20 yards right there to the side-by-side, but I just could not find this thing. And look at this thing, how it's up in this tree. It's craziness, just craziness. There he is. So we'll take care of this, get this trap set back in, and keep moving down the line.